Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood tech guy here, and today we are going to be diving into Google Docs. Now, there's a couple of different ways that we can create a new document. We can come up here to our waffle, and you'll see the Docs icon will be right there. We can click on that. We can also go to docs.new, which works for any Google application to create a new format, slides, sheets, docs, anything .new will create a new one. But for today's purposes, we are going to go to docs.google.com. You'll see here that Google Docs is basically their answer to Microsoft Word. You will have a bunch of templates here that you can choose from on how you want to set it up, as well as access to all documents that you have created that are saved in your Google Drive. For today's purposes, we are going to be creating a new blank document. And you'll see when it loads, we have our toolbar across the top, and as well as the options here right above that toolbar. So we're going to start here. If you click on Untitled, this is where we're going to be able to label our new document. It gives you the option to start, which will keep it towards the top of your Google Drive and easier to find. You'll also have the ability to move it to any folder that you need to make it more organized in your Google Drive, as well as you'll be able to see if all the changes have been saved or not. Just like any other Google Doc or Google application, this will automatically save as you are typing, so you don't need to worry about hitting the save button. See right up here, it's updated to save to drive, and it tells you the last edit was seconds ago. When we look at our toolbar here, we can undo, redo, print, spell check, the paint format, which we'll come back to in just a little bit, the zoom size. If we are doing a title, subtitle, we can change the way the text looks based on our organizational needs. We can also choose from any one of these fonts if we're trying to grab our reader's attention by switching up the fonts as we're typing. How big the font appears, we can bold, italicize, or even underline font or text as we go. We can change the text color. So let's take this and let's say we want to make that purple. There we go. We can even highlight text if we want to draw attention to it. Just going to click on yellow. There it is. And if we want to undo it, we can come back here and click the arrow for undo, or you can simply just highlight. We're going to change the color back to black, and we are going to take away the highlighting option. There we go, just as it looked before. The next thing we have here is where we can hyperlink. So during a reading, if we need our readers to go to another website, like let's pull up our Apple website here. We're going to highlight this URL using the keyboard shortcut Control-C to copy. Come back to our Google Doc here. We're going to highlight it. We're going to click on this link. And right here where it says link, using the keyboard shortcut again, we're going to hit Control-V. We're going to hit apply. And now you'll see that this word is hyperlinked back to our Apple page. This next thing over here is good for collaboration, where we can leave comments on work. And just like you're tagging somebody in social media, if you use the @ you can click the name, and this comment will go right to Mrs. McGuire. Finally, here we can insert images. You see, we can upload it from our computer. We can search the web for it from our drive, photos, URL, or even our camera. We're going to get more in depth in this in a later video. Finally, over here, we can get into our formatting. If we want it center, we just click on center. Right moves it over to right and back. We can pick our spacing for between the lines. We can even add bulleted lists if we need to. We can decrease our indent or even increase it. So that pretty much covers most of our toolbar right here. So if you come back in later videos, we're going to dive more deeply into the insert image and even how we can use comment to leave feedback on our kiddos' work in real time. So I hope to see you then. Thank you.